Hi everyone, welcome to Tints and Tones. Today we are going to draw a floral painting, and this is the floral which I took it from outside, and I'll provide you the photo of this floral as well for tutorial purpose. And before I begin the video, let me introduce about myself. My name is Harshini. I'm an illustrator. I post weekly tutorials on YouTube. And let's begin the video. So before I begin the video, let me show you how the Procreate app is. This is the Procreate app. Once you open the app, here you will see past projects. These are all the past projects, and then once you click this plus icon, you will be able to create. There will be some existing canvas sizes. If you want custom sizes, again you can click this and create custom sizes. I'll have 4000 into 4000 pixel, and you'll have 12 layers. I have already saved it as existing canvas, so I'm just opening that. Now if you want to import the photo, go here, click on reference, and then click on import image. It will go to your gallery, so you can import the image. Let's begin sketching. Go to this brush, go to Tints and Tones, select the Triliner brush, keep the size at 25%, opacity at 100%, and let's sketch. Now before sketching, I'm just drawing a random circle. Like you can see, there is a circle, so this will be the entire shape of the flower. Like if you can see here, the entire shape is round, right? So that's what I'm drawing in one layer. And then go to the layer section, click on this plus icon to create a new, just a rough sketch, not in detail. I'm just going to draw 2-3 flowers to have an idea. So I'm just drawing this floral to just show it, this is in the top and that is in the bottom. That's it. Just draw random flower, 4 petal flower within this round. I'm just going to draw a leaf over here, another leaf over here. That's it. Just a rough sketch, bare what needs to be there. Now again, okay, let me create a new layer. It's okay, I have drawn the sketch both in the layer 1 instead of layer 2, but that's fine. Anyhow, we are not going to use this outline, so that is fine. So now let's use the layer 2 for painting. Open the bright red edge loaded brush and then select the third color. So this is a brush which has some outlines to it. Let me show you. 81%. So if you see here, I'm just showing you. It has a nice watercolor texture to it, and if you keep on drawing, it will create a nice border to it. Like if you can see here, there is a border. This is how the real painting looks, and it has some soft nature to it. So this is the brush I'm going to start painting with in a new layer. So before painting, go to layer 1, reduce the opacity nicely around 20%, and again go back to the layer 2 and just color the petals without lifting your hand. If you have lifted, that is also fine. Let me redo it. Now go back to the color, select the second color, and then let me reduce the opacity more to 50%, around 50%. And then now you can draw the bottom petal. It's not like a realism art. It's just a common sense, I would say. Like the top floral will be bright in nature and the bottom florals will be slightly dark because the shadow falls. That's it. Now go back to the brush, select the fine liner brush, select the first color, and let's give some variations to the floral. So when you're coloring, just color the top portion and the bottom portion of each petal. Now go back to the bloom smudge brush in the smudge section and slightly smudge reduce the brush size to 2% and just smudge the harder edges. So this is how it looks, the difference between, can you see the difference once you smudge the color? Just selecting a different color, select the second color. That's it. Go back to the brush, select the pigmented wash, select the first color, and let's start drawing the buds. Let me erase this. Reduce the brush size to 2%, increase the opacity to 100%. Reducing the brush size nicely to around 3%. So now let's draw some buds in different direction. So this brush nicely smudges. Even if you lift your hand, it will not create any hard edges. So that's why I'm using this brush for this purpose. And it's nice watery texture to it. It has a nice watery texture to it. and if you apply more pressure it will become more dark. Since it's a top view of the flower, I'm just drawing all the buds in all different direction. It's also tilt sensitive. If you want it to be sharp, keep your pencil straight. Some small buds. Now that's it. Now let me just go to the leaf section and then select the fine liner brush and let me color the leaf. Increase the brush size to 25% and color the leaf. This is a fine liner brush. It has a light texture to it. If you can see here, it has a light texture to it. And it's very transparent brush, so that's why I'm not running over the bud. I'm just coloring the gap. And here also another leaf. If I can do it, you can also do it. Just have some patience. Since I am doing it fast, don't do it fast. You can pass it wherever you want. Just do it slowly. It's a process. I'm just drawing one more leaf over here. So the reference photo is just for reference purpose. You don't have to exactly follow it. Now go to layers, create one more new layer, select the third color, go to the brush section, select the fine line watery brush and reduce the brush size to 12% and just color the tips of the leaf. And use light pressure to smudge it. And again this corner as well. Do the same thing for other leaves as well. Go back to the color, select the fourth color, give some yellow. I'm just going to give some yellow tint to the leaves to increase the brightness. So I have started this channel so that I can teach my own skill. I wanted to teach some core skills. I do also have a business, small business. It's a very small business where I sell some journals, expense trackers, stationeries. I just started few months. It's been a year. It's almost a year now. And my expense tracker is selling well on Amazon. Although I'm still learning how to deal with Amazon queries. So, okay. What I did, I just selected the first color with the same fine line water brush. I'm just going to darken a few places, only the corners, like if you can see here, only the one side of the bud. I'm just making it darker. Doing the same thing with the floral as well. Now go back to the color, select the fifth color and go back to the brush, select the pigmented wash and just give some yellow tint in the center of the flower. That's it. To give some highlights, let me create a new layer. Now let me create a new layer and put it in screen mode. Select this and put it in screen mode, and then select the last color in the third row and with the same pigmented wash just creating some highlights. Reduce the brush size to 2%. That's it. Now what I did, I just created some highlights over here. Now just merge these two layers, just duplicate it and then put it in color burn. So to make the flower very bright, you don't need this much. Reduce it to 25%. That's it. So this is one of the floral. You can try it out. If you like the tutorial, please do comment below. Give me a green heart, and also please do comment what floral do you want next. And you can sign your video or your your painting. And if you happen to draw any one of my tutorials on my channel, please do comment below or tag me on Instagram. That would be very helpful and motivating. I would like to see your art. Peace. Thank you for following. Bye bye until next time.